What's that thing for? Oh, they're wrap netting around it? Okay.
Don't get us wrong, Divinity devs. We actually love it. It's just, yeah.
Being in character, that would be agitating. But you did that on purpose. Obviously. Smoke grenade.
I mean, you never know what to expect because they just keep throwing one surprising, dramatically crazy event at you after another.
Yeah.
Like, you just never know what the fuck to expect.
Level question mark bench. I'm pretty sure I just sat on a pile of bones on that bench.
Yeah, me too.
Poke my ass. What?
Oh, I still have points to spend.
Oh my god. I'm gonna talk to the bull.
You're talking to the bull.
Alright, that was a great conversation.
He said move.
A water balloon? What? 100% chance to set wet status for 2 turns?
Giggity, wet. Wheat! Aren't you the cooker?
Yes.
Here's some wheat.
Some potatoes. They don't have a problem that we're just stealing all this shit.
Legionnaire!
Halt! These gates are to remain closed at all times. Captain's orders.
I really want to fish.
Wait a second. Well, I'll be a little red imp's uncle, the Source Hunter. Sorry for the gruff treatment. I didn't recognize you right away.
Alright,
Please
enjoying
tell
the
me, how
conversation.
can I aid
Come
the
on.
investigation?
So civilians aren't allowed outside this gate.
You can see security's tighter than ever around here since that surprise attack the Orcs did on a fortnight ago. They did enough damage to shake up Ahu and Captain Aureus something fierce. We can only hope to hold back the undead and these left-field Orc attacks long enough for reinforcements to arrive.
Open the gates.
I don't think you're quite ready to head out into the wilds to me. Also, a party of 1 or 2 runs the risk of being outflanked and outnumbered. I'll bring some backup if I were you. Of course, the choice is yours, but are you sure you want to venture out?
Yeah, bye.
Thank you for heeding my words of warning, Hunt.
Bye.
We can always do that later, I guess. But for some reason, the game feels necessary to tell us that it's not a good idea right now.
Yes, new information was added to your log.
Ooh. Hello there, Missy.
Gods of the bridge. Orc fight on the beach. The talking statues. What?
Oh, the jumping off a cliff thing. Okay.
A source hunter. I thought you lot had burnt the last of those nutty sorcerers by now.
Great conversation. Oh, have we unlocked this race shrine yet?
Oh. I don't know.
Here we go, unlocked it.
I can even smell the sea air over this rock.
I can't examine the sign? No, I can. Okay. North
So we need to
Sicil,
find
West
this.
Beach, South Harbor. Okay.
Need to find his orifice. Where was the orifice again?
Oh, wow. Look to the left. Yeah, there's probably a reason why we didn't want to go out there.
Oh.
Although, I'm seeing loot options.
Looty loots.
We would have to fight those
Let's go
guys
see-
out there.
Let's go see orifice. Or let's find a shop.
I do have a lot of garbage to unload. I mean, precious wares. Well, hello,
Drink and
darling.
gamble. That's all we do around here. I hope you fare better, Source Hunter.
Sounds like my kind of party.
Drinking and gambling.
Drink
Hello?
and gamble. That's all we
I have
do
a map.
around here. Hope you
Oh,
fare better,
okay.
Source
Crime
Hunter.
scene is near us. Esmeralda, whatever the fuck that is. Legion headquarters, where Orifice is. Strange cave. So we're near the crime scene.
Seems that the ladies of this region don't have much as far as conversation.
'Tis a blessing, sir.
There's more to life than drinking and fucking, my good companion.
Oh yeah? What?
A fine conversation.
Yes, because you and her were having a very fine conversation.
Precisely my point. Ooh, a campfire. What can I do with that? Warm when I stand next to it.
Toasting.
I guess my
Toasted.
fire staff wasn't doing that already, right?
Fire resistance -10, water resistance +10. I was hoping it would slowly heal me. Remember, we needed some
You
reason.
there. A moment of your indulgence, if you please. You are the source hunter, are you not? The hero the whole of Sightseal is abuzz about. The talk of the town.
You're a juicy grape on a
Juiciest
grapevine.
Grape on the grapevine. Such a pleasure to meet you. A delight.
A delight. Oh, yeah.
No, scratch that. It is so much more than a delight. It is an intervention of fate. Yes, that's it. Fate has put me on this very spot so I may tell you all about a most intriguing opportunity indeed.
Opportunity. And you are...
Mendius, at your service. What is my profession? Well, I'll tell you what it used to be. And that is a man of medicine. But what does a man of
Sell me some
medicine
fucking
do
snake
but
oil.
mend what has first been broken? I saved lives, to be sure, but today I change them.
And about that opportunity you mentioned?
Oh, it's not merely an opportunity. It is a once-in-a-lifetime chance to become better. To become
That
the
would be called an
full
opportunity.
extent of the promise that is locked inside of each
He's gonna
and
sell me
every
Viagra?
one of us. So first of all, let me ask
2017,
you this
bro. It's Cialis
question.
now.
Do you like adventure?
You mean Sightseal?
Yeah.
Do I like adventure, huh? Well, of course I do. How could someone in my profession not?
Of course I do. How could someone in my profession not? Quite right. Adventure is what we live for.
I want to bait him a bit to hear what he wants to talk about.
You and I share the same passion. I never doubted it for a moment. The thrill of walking the unbeaten path. The rush of finding yourself in a goblin ambush, knowing you'll prevail nonetheless.
Uh-huh.
Too bad your line of work comes with such measly recompense. Am I right? The wage of a mere soldier. Now, between you and me, tell me
What is he getting
truthfully,
into?
don't you sometimes wish you could earn more?
Oh, is he going to try to recruit us for mercenary work?
Could be.
I want to bait him here into telling me, so I know what he's getting at.
That's fine with me, because my character likes to do shit for money. So, hey.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'll play into it. Well, I can't say that I haven't.
Well, I can't say that I haven't.
He's
No,
going to
he
speak
says
for me, so I'm not even going to do it.
Yes, some extra gold is always welcome.
Indeed. Indeed, gold is always welcome. And among the fabulous five, gold
we got a
flows
name.
as freely as water does to the sea.
Okay.
Even so, my friend, matters of a pecuniary nature aside, what is life without variety? Without spice? To be a source hunter
What did
must
you get me into?
frightfully dreary
Right?
sometimes. Am I right? All those orders. Investigate
I
this,
think I just said yes to a
retrieve that,
gangbang.
and at the end of the day, what do you
Well.
have to show for it? Wouldn't
I'll
you
watch.
prefer to call your own shots?
Well, we always need to
Be
watch
your
her.
own boss?
I'm the camera guy.
It's better to lead than follow. Oh, he's gonna say it. Never mind.
It's better to lead than to follow. That much is true. Better to be served than to serve. I concur.
Well spoken.
I concur.
Well said
Yes.
indeed. Life's too short to spend it doing someone else's bidding, am I right? Of course I am. And I could
Of course
help
I
you
am.
attain the dream. Enact the change you deserve.
He's taking
I have no
a
sense of
really long
vanity.
time to get to the point.
Yeah.
And that is exactly why I am here. Why fate has put me right by the door to the King Crab.
What the
so
fuck?
that I could meet you and tell you about the marvel that is the Fabulous Five. The invitation to join is yours. Grab it.
Pretty sure this wasn't fate.
Yeah.
Ah, the Fabulous Five. How I enjoy simply saying the words that describe the most illustrious and celebrated adventurers guild
Oh,
in
adventure. You
River.
could have just said that to start,
Our
dude.
mission, to better the world. Our mantra, to better ourselves as we do so. To realize our dreams and cleanse our souls.
I understand the game didn't want to just be extremely blunt. Like, we are the Fighters Guild. Oh, okay. So if I'm,
It might be a point though. It might be overselling.
yeah.
You'd like nothing more than to enlist, wouldn't you? Of course you would. And you can. Of course, if you still have questions, I shall answer them to the best of my abilities. But if not, how about we get started?
So what is it that members of the Fabulous Five actually do?
What a gem of a question. Straight as an arrow, sharp as a switchblade. Most meritorious of you.
I have a feeling these guys don't do much, and where they're
Car salesman,
into
dude.
real adventure.
Used
Now-
car salesman.
To join the Fabulous Five is to join a fellowship, to join a fraternity, a sorority, a community. The title of Knight is bestowed upon you the moment you sign our waiver, and so it all begins.
Waiver.
I shall be the one to give you your first contracts, and once the job is done, I shall see to it you get your fair share of the reward.
It's like a temp agency. They give you contracts to go do stuff and take a portion of your fucking earnings.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't really want to do this. Maybe on another playthrough, but currently with my character, I feel like because of how this guy's being, that I just don't.
He's
wanna-
annoying the piss out of me.
Yeah, I don't want to pursue this or have to deal with him more.
No.
Of course, should you spread the word, should you propagate the gospel of the Fabulous Five,
He said
and thereby
gospel.
draw new knights into our fellowship, you will get a share.
Oh, it's
of
a
the
pyramid
reward from their
scheme.
contracts too.
Even better.
Isn't that wonderful?
I mean, they obviously did this on purpose.
By
Yeah.
now, the genial glow of the fellowship must have warmed
They
your
put a
heart.
pyramid scheme.
It has,
The game
hasn't
devs are genius.
But did I say fellowship? I mean family. For like a family, we support one another, cheer one another, see each other through thick and thin, partake in glory and defeat. Work hard, fulfill contracts, enlist new knights, and swiftly shall you rise through the ranks. You will better yourself. You will better Riverlon. You will make the stars shine all the brighter. And you'll get fabulously well.
It literally verbatim
What's not to
is what
like?
happens for pyramid marketing.
Right?
Ver fucking batum.
Everybody wins. Let's change the subject. I'll take my leave. Yeah,
Bye.
no.
Ver fucking batum.
Alistair, surely you've met your
Oh,
Back, demon.
hello
Back,
there.
girl.
Oh,
Well, what's this?
Oh. Oh.
Medora, you lummox. 1,000 pardons, comrade. This old
Dodecahedron.
bear's edgier than a dodecahedron these days.
dodecahedron.
I'll tell you, It sure does me good to set eyes on another of our order. From Academy West, aren't you? Give Captain Wartruce my regards next time you see him.
Huh. So she's a source hunter as well.
The spirits are very wary.
Yes. She's been around for a while for a source hunter. Who did you say you were? I don't recognize you from the academy.
You wouldn't. I trained up in Academy North, after all. We don't cross paths with you Westies all that often. But it's
You
always
Westies.
a pleasure when we do.
Did she say testes?
Medora's the name. Retired. Or so the order keeps trying to tell me, but never out of commission. My hand to your cause and my sword at your side.
Well then.
She sounds very southern for a Northie.
Wow. Maybe in this world the Northern speaks funny.
Have you ever had the fortune?
I hadn't heard of another source hunter being assigned to Sicil. What are you doing here?
Heavens hornets. That's quite a story, comrade. And
I
come
thought
to
she
think
said
of it,
Heaven's Harlot.
one that might concern you.
Recording.
Which I doubt you could even fathom.
Did you say
Though
harlot?
pray-
Oh, hornets.
Thank you.
My bad.
See, I'm here on, well, let's call it a loan from a town to the north of here. Hunter's Edge by name. There's been an attack there, comrade. Orcs. Not your run-of-the-mill savages either, but ones who've taken dark magic to new heights.
What's a
What
comrade?
they want in Hunter's Edge, I can't say, but it's my responsibility to send them packing. Preferably with their horns in their suitcases and a knee-knocking fear of ever crossing paths with a sauce hunter again.
Sauce hunter? Oh, my bad.
Careful now. Your
I
head's
came south seeking the Legion's help, only to find it tied here in Sicil. They don't have a spare soldier to send northward, and even in my finest form, I can't clear the place of that many orcs without backup.
Orcs attacked your village? How did you manage to escape?
By the skin of my teeth, comrade. The savages were rounding up villagers when one of them activated a tripwire on our village wizard's property. Fortunately for me, that particular wizard has a penchant for things that go boom in the night.
Penchant.
concerns myself itself.
I managed to wrench free of my captor's grip and flee toward the forest. He pursued me for miles, but I'd lost him before I made it into the Sicil hinterlands.
What's your next plan of attack?
Well, comrade, I hadn't thought of it till you tapped my shoulder just now. But perhaps that's where you come in.
What a nice coincidence.
I need a contingent I can trust if I'm to take back the town. And the way I see it, you could use reinforcements here in town. I've been scouting Sicil for some time now, and I believe I've sussed out sufficient intel to help solve the murder of the Counselor. With our minds and swords in tandem, we'll make short work of the perpetrator.
So that's your proposition. You help us here in Sicil, and we help you take back your home village thereafter?
Well, you know the old expression. 2's a tea party, 3's an invasion. I know this place like the back of my hand
I have
by
not
now.
heard of that.
And the orcs up north will be short work for a trained-up trio of sauce hunters.
And now we discuss, it seems. Do we want to bring her along?
It wouldn't hurt.
Alistair.
Yeah.
Surely you've met
She can be
your
fodder.
one sword's worth.
Yeah.
Alright, well, a fantastic plan. With 3 source hunters working in tandem, we'll put an end to all the evils bent against this fair land.
A fantastic plan.
Now,
With 3 source hunters
Now we
working
start
in
doing
tandem,
voice.
we'll put an end to all the evils bent against this fair land. Another source hunter on the team will make us all the more formidable against this wicked magic. Welcome aboard, Medora.
That's the spirit. Listen closely now. Do you hear it? That's the sound of every orc and sorcerer in a 100-mile radius shaking in his wee boots.
I'm
pretty interesting.
Sort of concerns
I wonder if I
myself
control her or she does her own thing. I hope she does her own thing.
I'm gonna take your armor. Oh, I can't control her. She's linked to you.
So
Ready
how would
to
I?
advance,
I can talk to her.
Ready to defend. What can I do for you, comrade?
Oops. How do I view her inventory? Do we want to take her shit?
What does she have? I mean, I'm a warrior mage, so I'm gonna need some armor. I'm gonna need some armor at some point.
Don't be seduced, comrade.
28 armor rating. Doors armor. I don't even know if I can take that. Alright, send a nade face.
Apparently my weapon's not sheathed. Who are you to issue the legs? On God! On God!
That's enough of
Oh,
that.
my armor's better.
I just got us into some trouble.
Oh, jeez. Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. I just got us into some trouble.
She's just with her bra hanging out. Oh my god.
I just got us into some trouble.
The party's been defeated. Load game.
Okay.
This is for the best.
let's take another whack at this.
We're gonna have to rehab that conversation with her.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna put sheath on my bar.
For the slaughter!
Exactly.
All right now.
That'll go in like bloopers.
Yeah. We can do that at the end,
Back,
like a
demon.
little small.
Back
bit.
up. Sure doesn't do it. The door's name.
Fantastic. With 3 source hunters working in tandem, source hunter team will make us all more formidable against this wicked.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
What have we here? A source hunter, is it?
Barter.
Well, my day just became rather more stimulating.
Yeah.
Oops,
So she
stand
sells
still
shit.
then, if you don't mind.
Okay, so I can't
I want to take a
buy stuff from
good
her
long
yet.
look
I can only
at
one
the
person can
so-called
at a time.
savior of Sicil. Tall as an elf, strong as an orc, but your face, quite classical, isn't it? Statuesque, some might say. Yes, smooth and sturdy as marble, yet fine as a
She's
chisel's
hitting on
edge.
you.
And my word, what passion burns from your eyes. Please forgive my being forward, but I dare say, can it be? You're exactly the person I've been searching for.
You've been searching for someone?
That I have. For nearly a lifetime, it seems. Well, I'm sure you must know what I mean.
One of those
Like
dialogue
existence
options was the
itself
Fabulous
lacked a
5.
significant component. Like if you could only fill a certain void.
Not just
could
a pyramid
connect with
scheme.
the right body, the right spirit. Together you could uncover new and thrilling vistas. I believe I have found that component, that body, that spirit within you, Source Hunter. Come, if ever we are to be united, we must truly entwine our fates. We must link our causes forevermore. Yes, you must
She's
join
much
the
more
Fabulous
convincing.
5 right away, as soon as time permits. Together, as a team, we'll explore the boundless realm before us. We'll uncover fate, inch by
Goodbye.
inch.
I'll let Nate take it.
She barter?
Yes. Left hand.
Okay.
I didn't try the barter thing.
I'm intrigued that she doesn't
Sorry,
make me
I've run out of
be
signed
part of her
handkerchiefs.
group
An Alistair Keyring, maybe. In any case, make
to
it quick.
barter with her.
You're not the
'cause
only
she's
fan
got
who wants
boots.
some of my time.
I wish we could just both do this at the same time.
Well,
She's got-
I am with somebody else, actually.
Okay.
He doesn't have shit I want. I am gonna sell stuff, though.
She has a shield.
Really?
She also has magic rings. It's pretty expensive, though.
I sold my wand.
Really now, I can't afford to
gonna be
indulge
some
in
junk.
chit-chat with my legion of followers. Even a star needs a few moments to
And
himself.
fishing rod. You need a fishing rod for anything?
I don't know.
It's
Like there's items that are like, it says ingredient, but it doesn't say anything more about that.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I want to keep it. I'll keep it for now. Alright.
What kind of shield she's got? Once you're done with it.
Oh, cool. As you barter with them and do stuff, you can get their attitude up.
Yep.
Ah, pointless chatter with strangers does so thrill me. How did you know? Please continue.
Nothing.
You're bartering with someone else.
No, I'm just checking to see what they got.
Oh, come, darling, don't dither. You must speak with
Damn, she got
Mendius
some
and join
shit.
the Fabulous Five immediately. I so long for us to
Hammer.
realize our
This guy
true
doesn't have
potential.
much.
Side by side,
bunch of shit.
spirit by spirit, heart by heart.
Got hammers. Antique plate armor. These shitballs. 46 armor rating.
What? She didn't have that when I was talking to her. Maybe she has more to offer because you already have a higher attitude or something?
I don't know. No way in hell I'm gonna have 533 gold though. I am going to. That shield's not the greatest. I'm not dealing with it.
Alright.
Do the crime scene?
Tell me.
It is giving me, when I put my hand over items in here, that it shows, like, this is stealing. So there will be moments where just taking some things will be stealing, it seems.
Greetings, Source Hunter. I don't mean to hinder
Assuming this
your
is who we need to talk to
investigation,
to
but I
get in
can't
here.
open this door
Yes.
for anyone who hasn't received Captain Aureus' explicit approval.
Oh, Orifice. Gotta talk to Orifice to get
Okay.
access.
Yeah.
Gotta talk to Novak?
Is that for the thing that you started up with him?
King Crab Tavern for some reason.
It's you.
What does it show
Just
on
the
the map?
person to answer a question
Might be
that's
the-
been knocking around my
Or maybe
mind
that's,
since our
yeah,
first
maybe that's a
Now then,
quest we can
you
get from
must
him.
tell me,
Maybe.
what's the best way of getting you to leave me alone on a more permanent basis?
Oh, this is Fabulous 5 shit. Bye.
Yeah, I want to do that.
Let's see what this Duke has to say.
Ah, hello. I suppose you're here to viciously interrogate me for information I don't have, like our noble Captain Aureus before you.
What do you know about Jijik's murder?
It's very tragic news. I won't posture and say that the Chancellor and I were anything near allies, but I truly never wished the man harm.
Then tell me about yourself.
I am the Duke of Ferrell, though I suppose my name is in the mouths of enough ruthless gossipers that you've heard of me by now.
Not at all, and I don't care. Goodbye.
I assume he will have import later on.
I think I'm done with this place.
Myself as well.
Especially after nearly
Watch
dying.
out. Man,
Yes.
like a fierce stench of frightened source goblin.
Actually, I think that's only roast pig.
Ah, yes. Yes, of course. This time.
Wow.
Jeez. I thought she was gonna be like this badass warrior lady, and she's gonna be that crazy old bat.
I'm gonna follow you.
All right, let's take a look at the map. And he is this way.
Red and orange, yellow and green, the finest veggies size seals ever seen.
Any takers? Come on, you chickens! Aaron has as many friends as the man with many cheeses.
I had to spend my point in armor specialist real quick because I'm gonna need it.
All right. Music's nice.
Fairly enjoyable. Oh. I hope that's training.
A good day to you.
See,
About time the
he
council took
is
notice of
this
us.
way.
You here for the bone rattlers or the
What's that?
any real damage? You're joking. I've been mauled.
How do I get in this house?
Come on with the dramatics. It's not as bad as all that.
Okay, doors around the
Furious. She bit me in the face.
around this stuff. What, who bit you in the face?
Everyone knows the ugly soldiers are the most ferocious.
Ugly'll be the least of it. The beast looks rabid.
In that case, you'll have the pleasure of putting her down yourself.
That's it, troops.
I wish for you
Train
to
up while you
fall,
can.
woman.
The next
What?
orcish strike could land at any
So
moment.
you have a brain behind that feral wall, have you?
The cretin's question crossed her lips and ached an air of aptitude.
Hey, Tull, I think that was an insult.
Don't pay attention to the beast, Furious. You'll only encourage it.
Attention!
The spirits say you should talk to them.
Hold base!
Ah, yes, I agree. Might get another companion out of this.
The barracks! Notch!
My good eye.
Recruit!
Easy, Tull. That's the source hunter you're talking to.
A curious situation you've got here. There's a woman in the cage under
She may
arrest.
have the look of a woman if you squint hard enough, but she's no more than a wild animal.
I like.
We got reports of a strange-looking outsider
course you
skulking through the town with her bow drawn. I found her crouched behind a tree, taking aim at a fat old rat trotting along the city walls.
Ooh, a bow user, huh?
I tapped her on the shoulder to see what was what, and the beast startled like a wild cat and lunged right at me.
Serves you
Bit
right.
Talia right in the face, she did. It wasn't pretty, and now it's got a chunk ripped off it to boot.
Enjoy it while you can, Ver. There's not another legionnaire in the cohort that'll have you if I go rabid.
And what will become of this admittedly strange stranger?
Well, that's to be decided. She doesn't seem to be sick, despite Tully's moaning. We can't keep her here forever, but we can't well send her into the wilds again, can we?
Perhaps it'd be worth taking this stranger under our wing. She'll likely come in handy if we can trust her to watch our backs.
Perhaps it'd be worth taking this stranger under
Okay,
our
fine.
wing. She'll likely come in handy if we can trust her to watch our backs. After all, a fearless hunter might prove quite useful for our investigation.
Well, that's a relief, ain't it? We found a good home for her after all, Tull.
Heed me, Source Hunter. She's not good for anything more than cannon fodder. And don't turn your back on her when she's
Exactly.
got that bow within arm's reach.
Exactly. And a pack animal.
Recruits! That was sloppier than say
They'll do.
again! Attention!
What are we getting ourselves into?
Wow.
I'm
To the barracks!
child of the bears. What does that mean exactly?
And so the lonely babe was fed upon the wild mother's milk, and cast aside from humankind, he thrived among his mother's ilk. So says the saga of Thris. Do you know it? The wise godwolf Amira raised the child Thris among her litter. So you see, I have good company. Thris the wolfson And I, the bear daughter.
I meant that I would be responsible for you. I will keep you out of trouble.
In truth, this is
Not
a
with
relief.
me, you won't.
Your world is made with rules I have not yet memorized. I am happy to have a friend in such a place.
I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Ask freely, my friend.
So you were raised by bears in the wild?
Your city is far more wild than Home Forest. In Home Forest, the rules are clear. In Home Forest, your strength and speed determine your fate.
I can see her coming in handy when we get into some like places that she knows. Hopefully some dialogue comes up in the future.
Here, a tiny screech woman, no swifter than a mudworm, might confine you into a tiny cage. And one must wait for a kind stranger to grant freedom.
What were you gonna say?
Sorry, sir.
I said this game has no lacking of dialogue, that's for sure.
Alright. But how did you come to learn to speak?
Jarrett, wise Jarrett, taught me the bird songs of our people. If not for him, I would never have learned more than the beasts could teach me. A beast's life is to survive. A human's is to know. I am both beast and human, and so I must do both.
Sir, no, sir.
I'm assuming I could just ask her more later, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Let's continue. Let's change the subject. I'll take my leave.
Sorry, sir.
Alright, we'll see what she has. That I can take. Okay, low armor, fur armor. It's not really important. No weapons. Oh, her bow's sitting here, though.
About face!
I just heard an about face order.
To the barracks! Not!
Wait, why does she have a exclamation point on her?
That was sloppier than Sicilian
You have a drill sergeant over here.
Attention! About face! To the barracks!
Yeah, her bow's better than the one I have.
Recruits! That was sloppier than Sicilian stew. Again!
Oh my god, he makes him go back and do it again, just like real life.
Attention! About face!
It ain't about face.
Not! Recruits! That was sloppier than Sicilian.
No, get back! Do it again!
I'm just sending over all my stuff that she can use.
Oh, he changed his position.
Sorry, sir.
Oh,
You think that's funny, Private?
that's cool.
Sir, no, sir.
I'll just take that.
Those boots will embarrass a bridge troll. Get
Do you
to
have an
shiny
exclamation point
recruits.
above her head?
Sorry, sir.
I do too, yeah.
You think
Probably
that's funny,
finish that
Private?
out, I guess.
Source Hunter. I have heard tales both grand and terrible about the world of humans. I myself was caged one moment and freed
Yanked
the
me in
next
your
by
conversation.
our kind. In Home Forest, every creature acts according to the nature of its kind. Birds frighten easily, badgers fear little. But amongst men, there are no guarantees.
There is little in our world more viable in the minds of men. It is the source of great beauty and much despair.
Those
And
boots
all
will
of it
embarrass a
uniquely
bridge
human.
troll.
And
Get to
oh, he
shiny
didn't read it.
recruits.
What?
Sorry, sir.
Attention!
Disputed say uniquely human. I wouldn't go quite so far as the savage zero humans is no better than the rest of the beastest of basest of beasts.
Not!
It is strange to stand with one foot in the forest and the other in the city, Source Hunter. I'm glad that now I have you standing beside me. Even if one burns hot while the other wheezes cold. Perhaps in
Talking
time
about
I
me?
will come to know my own kind as you have. And perhaps then I will decide for myself whether ours is a noble kind.
I'm sure he was talking to those soldiers, comrade, not yours, when he called attention.
I think you are the one that we just could.
I really wish it would have a little, like, it's gonna say it out loud, but that's more for somebody that wants to read it out anyway. Alright, off to our actual mission now. There he is inside here. This motherfucker. What a great way to start a conversation. I don't want to ask him about himself. Let's discuss Jake's murder.
Gods above! Politician snuffs it and everyone's in an uproar. Ridiculous! I told that wizard brat of an Ahu not to bother, but he just had to send for source hunters, didn't he? Bloody magicians. They see a pigeon poop and think sorcery's afoot.
Yeah, I don't like this guy.
You're a pigeon.
Nevertheless, I want to be kept in the loop. Understand? I am in command of this town, not Mayor Cecil, not Ahu, and definitely not some
Ahu?
hotshot source hunter. So investigate Jake's death if you feel so inclined, but report back to me the moment you discover something out of the ordinary.
Yeah, you don't smell fishy, motherfucker.
Yeah. Trying to give us some, make this hard on us for some reason. Even though it would make more sense if he was just helpful so that we could leave.
Oh, this is orifice. Okay.
Yeah. There's a lot of shit coming out of his orifice.
Huh. How fitting.
The scene of the crime is over at the King Crab Inn. You can tell the guard you have my permission to enter. Now off with you!
Oh, Esmeralda's Jake's wife. Okay.
Maybe we should ask a little bit more about her then?
Esmeralda is Jake's wife. Well, widow. Everyone in town, down to the crabs on the beach, is convinced she killed him. Now, the girl has the reputation of being a flirt. There is that. But that doesn't suffice as evidence, wouldn't you say? Or do source hunters rely on hearsay alone, perhaps? That certainly would explain some of the cock-ups you lot have made in the past.
He said cock-ups. That like cock push-ups?
You're going to stand there and claim with a straight face your order never wrongly tortured and executed anyone? Hardly. But I won't stand for such nonsense. If you bring evidence before me, I'll evaluate it with perfect objectivity. The Legion relies on reason, see? Not idle superstition.
What's wrongly
Alright.
tortured have to do anything to do with anything? Where did that come into play?
I guess he's got to have some past with source hunters in our group. Period. That's why he's probably acting this way towards us. All right. Well, I'm gonna leave. I don't want to talk to him. And it's stealing to take his key on top of the bookcase. So I'm not gonna take that.
He has a key?
Yeah, there's a key on top of the bookcase.
Uh-huh.
Sneaking failed. You think I can like stand over here and distract him so he looks this way?
I got it!
There we go.
Let's see what this
Where
does.
he go to?
Metal temple door key. I'm gonna send it to you. I have something.
Giving me stolen merchandise.
This didn't say you should have this.
Where'd you find this?
Don't ask questions.
All right. Onward back to the tavern.
Get to
Now things get interesting. I mean, besides, you know, pyramid market salesman and, you know.
Yeah. There's a lot of setting up they have to do, especially like Baldur's Gate would do that too. Tons of conversations.
Oh, dude, I played a shit ton of, especially number 2. Like, oh my god. The hours of my life I dumped into number 2.
I haven't played 2 yet. I'm still on 1.
You'll play Fallout eventually. Well. Especially if you like this stuff.
Tom's talking to this guard. Tell him we met the dude. Hello, sir. I've actually spoken to Orpheus. Let me inside.
Not exactly the friendliest bloke, the captain, is he? Well, your reward for getting your ear chewed off is a waltz through the town's finest magical murder scene. Enjoy.
The VIP treatment.
Let's take a look.
Whoa!
Holy shit. Okay.
Ow!
What the?
I thought I got us into some shit. What did you do?
What happened? Is this a dream? I don't think so. That stone. Somehow it sent us flying into the stars.
It's got some jump scares like Outlast, son of a bitch. I'm telling you,
GG
man.
devs did not see that coming.
You can't see anything coming in this damn thing. Jesus.
All right. Oh god. Yeah, we're like in some alternate plane or something.
Fucking floating pillars. Would have been nice to get a warning.
Get close to them. What the fuck? You want to take lead on this one?
Yeah.
By the quill that lasts a billion words, what's this? 2 Rivalonians here? At the end of space and time? How very, very, very curious.
The end of space and time, are you mad?
Perhaps my newfound comrade, but that is hardly our chiefest concern. We stand on a tiny vestige of space and time, and the ground is fast shrinking beneath our feet. It's good you appeared, however you did it, precisely when and where you did, or you might have found yourself free-floating in empty space. Oh, but I suppose I should make a proper introduction. 6X the historian at your
6X.
service. It is my job to record all that was and is and, hopefully, all that is to be.
Why is this place, as you say, shrinking?
Ah, at last a question I can answer most definitively. I mentioned already that this place is the end of time. If that didn't send your heart into your stomach and your pulse a-flutter, it should have. Time ought naturally to have no end at all. Indeed, I can think of no worse nightmare for a chronicler such as myself. But something totally, utterly terrible has happened.
The spirits grow bold of you. Out with it, Sir Imp. What exactly has happened here?
Show, don't tell, I always say. So go, peer through yonder looking lens, and feast your soon-to-be terrified eyes on the darkness that is approaching.
It may be quite mad. Then we'd better appease him and have a look through the looking lens.
Interesting.
You want to look at it, or you want me to look at it?
I'll look and take turns, I guess. I don't know what it's gonna do. Oh shit. Okay.
Oh shit. I clicked on
Is
it
it
too.
showing you
Ooh,
this too?
Cutscene. Okay.
Huh.
The portal! It's...
See a dragon in the portal?
Yeah. What is he running off to?
Fantastic! Astounding! Onward we should go!
Homestead Hall?
Okay. I'm gonna go check his desk real quick.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Go check the looking ones again. Oh, shows a cutscene
The
again.
portal! It's quite sprung to life, just like the long, dormant flames that decorate this observatory. After all my waiting and hoping, could
He's
it
got some
be
vials on his side table if you want them.
dear stranger,
dialogue.
you must be the key. Something about your presence here is causing the end of time to grow. The true end itself to move further away.
We're causing the end of time?
Those torches, a light! This portal active once more. It cannot be coincidence.
You believe we are somehow connected to this plane?
It's not that I believe, it's that I have seen. Long have I been waiting here, hoping that one day this very portal would ignite. Then, no longer than a few mere moments after you arrive, zap it goes. The chronicler of time knows a pattern when he sees one.
And what lies beyond this portal?
Ah, though I cannot say for certain, if it is what I believe, then our prayers might well be answered. In fact, every last question that ever plagued your noggin might well be answered, for I believe what lies beyond this portal is nothing other than... But why spoil the mystery? As soon as we leap through, we'll find out for certain.
The spirits want to know what we witnessed looking through your lens.
Goodness me, how right you are. There's so much to take in, I'd nearly forgotten. And what you saw has been haunting my mind since I first discovered it. It is the void itself. The dragon that is devouring creation. When I speak of the end of time, this is exactly what I mean. I can't say for sure where it came from, how or why, but I do know this. It's shrinking our future by the second. And if we don't stop it, it will devour the past and present as well.
Then I guess we go to the portal?
After you, after you. Oh, what wonders we may find on the other side.
I don't know if I want to.
You first, but don't dilly-dally.
Well, what I wonder is who is answering these prayers and who opened that up and he's so jovial about it.
There is a lot to digest in a very short period of time.
Yeah.
First we're investigating a murder, then we're getting zapped to a portal at the end of time, and then there's a lot of things going on right now.
Yeah. There's a dragon that's eating everything. This fucking dude who's apparently a historian that chronicles everything ever.
Getting pulled like 3 different ways right now. The spirits say you should go first.
Well, alright. I was worried he wasn't gonna come with us.
Look at him bebopping.
Wild ride continues. It seems the imp has spotted exactly
What the fuck?
he hoped to find here.
You see this statue?
Does it have anything to do with the sorceress we encountered initially?
I wonder. Who the fuck is that? The Weaver of Time. What?
There's a chest over here too.
He just started combo.
Indeed, Sir Imp. As surely as you are he who chronicles all that I weave.
Astounding! Unbelievable! I have so many questions for you, so much to ask, so much to say.
You have brought guests, I see. Strange. Very strange guests.
My reaction exactly, milady. It was their arrival here at the end of time that instigated my finding you. But why? Surely you must know.
This is a question better put to our guests themselves. Tell us, how did you arrive upon this plane?
I don't know.
It was a stone. A strange stone that zapped us here from where we stood in Rivellon to this plane amongst the stars.
A stone? So, it was a stone that caused the great shock of energy that brought you here, and it infused you with new life as well. Is that so?
Yes, that's just what happened. Have you seen it before?
Not like this, no. What happened to you is unique in all my work. Never had I experienced something so contrary to my nature. To weave something I had not seen, had not expected. Life does not simply spring into existence, you see. But yours has. You appeared before me from the moment you came into contact with that stone. Starstone. I now know it to be called.
But, Madam Weaver, how is it possible? Do you not see all? Have you not woven all that is and could ever be into your tapestry?
Like the stones, your guests are a mystery to me. I see them before me in this world, but their likenesses appeared not upon my tapestry until they revived the stone. Source Hunters, it would seem that yourselves and Starstone are inextricably linked. Why and how, I cannot say, but I do believe that finding more stones will reveal to me who you yourselves truly are.
What is this Starstone exactly? Where did it come from?
Starstone is not what it seems, Source Hunter. Its true nature must be part of a greater secret, a secret lost even to me. Do you see what violence my work has suffered? What wounds lay upon the tapestry of time?
Mysteries of all time, gaps in history. Oh, how they've tormented me for eons.
It would appear that Starstone transforms at your touch, granting me new thread by which to mend the tapestry. Thus, it restores time itself.
I see. What the void would shrink, Starstone restores.
Yes. Though I cannot explain why this Starstone is the antidote to the void's ravishment of our realm. If we do not restore time, if we do not discover the true nature of these stones, the void will consume us all.
We are Source Hunters of Rivellon. We have a mission that doesn't involve chasing down magical stones.
Without these stones, Hunter, there will be no Rivellon. The entire tapestry will crumble. Even this plane will fall victim to the void's insatiable hunger. For a reason I do not yet understand, you and you alone can unlock the powers within Starstone. But we are not the only entities who know these stones to be so much more than pretty gems.
Why, of course! That's what they were doing. I have recorded their doings, you see. Collectors of Starstone, more and more by the day. Now I understand. They'd keep the stones from our reach. They'd prevent the mending of time.
Who were they?
That shall never be. As sure as Zix comes before Zax, we will put a stop to it.
That's
First
sure.
we mend the tapestry, then we stop the void. Please, our most mysterious guest, are you ready? Are you willing? Will you hunt out the stones? Will you help us restore what has been lost?
You think our counterparts have anything to say about this?
Well, I gotta talk to you.
Yeah.
Not but a moment ago we were hunting Source in Riverlon, and now we're being told that we alone can prevent the end of time by way of some magical stones. What do you make of it? Say what Zigzags and the Weaver will. I need more evidence before I'll buy into this wild tale.
So, what do you think, Source Hunter?
Spot on. Praise be that we at least are still capable of rational thinking. We seem to be the only ones in the insane asylum at the end of bloody time.
Pragmatic.
This is pretty fucking nuts.
I don't know what to do.
Right? I wonder who we're with have anything to say about what just happened.
A big fucking map.
Nope. She has nothing to say about it.
So, what do you
Listen, dugongs, you nearly startled me out of my boots. Well, you've got my attention, comrade.
Nope.
I could have expected at least a, what the fuck?
Yeah.
There's a bookcase over here if you want to loot it.
No, the chest.
I have the last chest.
What? The chest is talking to me.
Chest. If you believe yourself
What the
worthy of
fuck?
rifling through my ample
Can I listen to any
treasures,
conversation?
I do dare you to prove it. Find my 4 sisters, no more than one in each of the realms of your wide world, and each by each, you'll discover how to open me.
Okay, the chest has 4 sisters, and I have to explore them and find out how to open this chest. Wow.
Huh. Yeah, it didn't have that pop up for me.
Click
That's
it.
interesting.
So, what do you think, Source
Eh.
Hunter?
I'll rifle through your ample pleasures.
Come, I got something for you if you're up to the challenge.
An active portal. Okay.
Okay, so this is a cool little side thing to the rest of the game that we need to look for.
Yeah, both of these are apparently inactive.
What do you say? Shall we accept this quest even though it's
So,
nuts?
what do you think, Source Hunter?
Evidence. I'm curious enough.
So, what do you think, Source Hunter?
Alright.
My character's curious enough.
Yeah, same.
Click it.
I would like to know who
What do you
these,
see, Source Hunter?
like, more
Do
about
tell.
who these people are that have been gathering these stones. Hopefully he can shed a little more light on that. You want to take lead?
The glint in your gaze and the set of your brow suggest to me that you've not given up on our dear old Rivalon. Not just yet. No, with you searching out Starstone, I believe we'll mend the tapestry in no time. We'll find out just who you are and how exactly to send the void back to wherever it came from. But you'll need a way to travel between Rivalon and this homestead, won't you? Who wouldn't want to see what fantastic changes your search will yield? And luckily, the
Oops.
power of portals is known to you, so I'll let you in on the little secret of how to transport back and forth from the end of time. Just, you know, don't go sharing it around. Never know who we can trust these days. Off you go then. You've Starstone to find, and I've a tapestry to examine. Surely there must be some clue here as to how on earth you're related to the end of time.
Yeah, okay.
Before you go, Source Hunter, a final word. Once you return to Rivalon, there will be someone waiting for you. My agent, my eyes and ears upon your world.
Huh.
I I hope he'll be able to help you as much as he can. Time, I need hardly remind you, is of the essence.
But he's an imp. Imp are generally infernal. So maybe it's a diabolical plan. I don't know.
Yeah, these guys could actually be the ones bringing about the end of time.
I can rift
And
travel.
we are actually gathering them for them so that they can stop it being fixed.
Rift travel? Alright.
That is a good question, Zigzags.
Alright, where are we going?
Well, our mission was to figure out what happened with the murder. It's kind of this. But it's saying her? The Weaver of Time to finish this? Is our mission point? Maybe she'll take us back.
I mean, we just rift travel back, basically.
Yeah, I'm sure we can come back and ask more later once some more has been brought to light.
I'm gonna go back to Northgate then. Assuming you see the rift travel icon.
Yeah.
You must gather your party before venturing forth. Hey, Baldur's Gate.
We just have to stand next to each other?
Yep.
There we go. Oh, it's this dude? Oh.
Oh no. Suddenly makes sense.
I know the imp historian has told you about his agent on Rivellon, and that agent is I. So now that you know of the alliance between me and Sir Zigzags, let us turn to the business at hand. Starstone.
Why do I think they arranged the murder to bring you here to help them with their shit?
Yeah. Let's see if he'll bring it back in if I say this. Actually, our business at hand is the murder of Counselor Jake.
So it is, and so it should continue to be. For I suspect his foul murder and the plight of dying time are somehow interconnected.
Oh.
Dark webs are being woven around these parts, and it is my firm belief starstones are the flies the sorcerer spiders are trying to catch. It can therefore hardly be a coincidence that Counselor Jake was a collector of the stones we seek.
Okay.
Oh, so he might have been working with them.
That means the task you have been given remains crucial. Find the assassin that did away with Jake, for you're bound to stumble upon Starstone along the way.
How did you find out Jake was a Starstone collector?
While you were being lectured by our friend the historian and the grande dame of time, I snuck into his house and had a look around.
So he could have planted evidence?
The advantage of being a cat, you know. You go where you please with impunity. And sometimes the lady of the house even rewards you with a slice of fresh herring. That's where I saw them in a cabinet. Mere slivers, but specks of starstones nonetheless. They lay there, silent and innocent, though bloody murder may have been committed in their name.
Why is it so particularly nice for us to have found a shelter somewhere? The dots aren't adding up.
Don't we all long for a sanctuary where our worldly troubles can be held at bay? A bed or a basket so snug it becomes, in a word, safety. But perhaps I speak only for myself, not for veterans such as yourselves that by necessity call any patch of ground they rest upon home.
Run, baby.
Like any cat worth its salt, though, I deeply cherish a secret refuge unbeknownst to anyone. To be able to repose without a care is such a precious circumstance, save it all too seldomly.
I'll take my leave.
Oh, before you go, here. Take this teleporter pyramid. A handy toy indeed that Zigzags asked me to give to you. You'll need the other one too if you want to make use of its powers, but alas, I seem to have misplaced it. Don't worry though. Use this one here and it'll take you straight to its twin. Now that this matter has been settled, hunters, I shall detain you no longer. But rest assured, I'll do my share of hunting too. So if you spot a white cat during your travels, do stop to say hello.
So there are definitely points here where it could be them using us. This is all fabricated.
Medora wants to talk to me too.
Unknown to all time, are you? Leave it to an imp to try to fill our minds with all manner of magical gobbledygook.
Gobbledygook.
I'll tell you who you are. Source hunters, members of the most esteemed order in Rivellon. Here to find out and grind out every last speck of dark magic in the realm. There, the enigma is solved.
Take all your
True.
shit and equip myself with it. Yeah. If what Zigzag situation really are affecting the tapestry of time, I certainly want to know more.
I doubt Zigzags could solve more than the mystery of where the sun sleeps. At least he'll keep himself busy running in circles until the so-called
I knew you weren't
end
the
of
type to be
time.
taken in by such high-flying, pie-in-the-sky nonsense. Let the magical history imps fly their floating islands into the end of time for all we care. Then again, if what he says is true, and he really does know everything, he might be a mighty powerful ally to have. Imagine! Sorry, Zaxix, I haven't fixed your space carpet, but if you could tell me where the bearded source dragon of Fire Lake has made its nest, I'd be obliged. Useful indeed.
Forgot my push to talk on that one.
So we also found her here though, outside the location of the murder.
Yep.
I mean, I know it's a game, and we might just be overthinking it.
No, not
So
not
far,
with
the
this
devs
game.
have surprised us quite a bit.
Not with
so-
this game.
Yeah. Back to the murder site?
Actually, it's not even a location. Esmeralda is, and so is the Arhu's study and Captain Orifice.
Assuming we would talk to them more, but I would like to go back to the murder scene.
Okay.
I think it would be wise to inspect the Councillor's corpse and see what clues we can find.
It's fucking corpse.
See, now this would be where we go and find his corpse or whatever.
Yeah. What did
Did
you
I
grab?
just take that pillow? Thought I was gonna examine it. I totally took it.
The backpack. Guess we just put shit in there.
There's a chest. You should just walk in the blood.
Fasten tighter than the treasury.
Not
Shall
for
we
you.
pick it?
Notice how the music changed ominously?
Oh yeah, it did. There's like a void in here now.
Pick it.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Lock picking. Oh man.
When in doubt.
How do I see what my lock picking level is? One of our people with us might be higher.
And then the two abilities, I believe. Nasty deeds. Yeah, her lockpicking is 0.
Where do I see that?
I, go to your abilities.
Oh, it's telling me to use one right now. That's why. Because I have a point. Nasty deeds, huh?
Yep.
Alright, maybe that'll help. Let's try again.
Maybe the lock can be jimmied.
Wait, what?
Did you burn a lockpick doing that?
It just like got rid of my skill. It's a lockpick. And I have like multiple of them. It just got rid of the... What the fuck? Oh, I dragged it. That's why I didn't click it. There we go.
Oh!
There we go. Letter from the Duke of Ferrell.
It's official. The Duke of Ferrell is the worst poet in Rivellon. In his defense, not much rhymes with murder.
Let's see what it says. Dearest Esme, your lips are red as emeralds, your hair as black as birch, your love is like cholesterol.
What?
And oh, my heart, it hurts. I want to hold you in my arms and stroke your little head, and all this would be easier if Counselor Jake were dead.
Well.
Forever yours, the D of F.
Well. Busted, motherfucker.
Shit. Good thing I picked that, man. Damn.
You wanna go snatch this motherfucker?
Although, remember again that cat guy snuck in here. And we did not have a chance to confirm whether or not that was in here before. But we should still follow it up and go talk to her and see what she does.
Him? Or her?
Wasn't it? Oh, Dear Esme? Yeah.
Wanna talk to the Duke and confront him? Just in case? Or
yeah.
Wanna talk to
go
her?
Talk to Duke.
It was addressed to who?
Esme would be
Esmeralda. So you want to talk to Esmeralda first? You want to talk to the Duke and try to fucking catch him in something?
Do you think we could learn something from her first that we could use against him?
Probably.
Yeah? Okay.
Let's exploit and see if this is actually true.
All right, totally.
She is to
lead on that?
Yeah, she's to the east. Assuming we don't get interrupted on the way.
Fantastic Five!
Jeez.
I'm sure there's a fun, interesting quest line that goes weird places with that, but I am not inspired to.
Here's the door. If it'll let me open it.
That's weird.
Locked.
Enough of that now.
But what?
Okay.
Why'd she get pissed at you?
Oh, that's her door. Oops.
Oh. Apparently she doesn't like it when you try to manhandle her door.
I guess I'll go around it.
She doesn't like it from the back.
Door's open. He has a shop and a security guard.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay.
Lords above, grant me patience. You're a source hunter, aren't you? Here because you think I killed my husband. How many times do I need to state and restate my complete innocence in the matter?
Well, then the spirits say we must discuss this.
Like I told just about every legionnaire in town, I don't know anything about poor Jake's murder. I want his killer found and tried, but everyone suspects me of this evil deed. And you're no different, are you? So what happened? Some of them tittle-tattling crab chasers down the pub call me a murderous gold digger and you believe them? These insinuations truly go beyond the pale. Oh, I think I'm getting one of my headaches.
Then perhaps you don't know anything about this love letter?
Oh, don't put stock in the hastily scribbled words of a lovelorn fool. this letter? It was a show of passion. A poorly worded passion I did not echo in the least. The Duke, he's like a spoiled child. He's not a man. He's not like Septimus.
Oh.
Who is Septimus?
And who are you?
I am Esmeralda, wife of Jake, and now, alas, his widow. Poor man. We were both so young when we married. He so rich and I so poor, but his one and only princess just the same.
I'm not going to mention anything about the Starstone.
Yeah.
Enough said.
She seems to be quite adamant about her innocence. We'll need to look for evidence if we want to prove she actually did the evil deed.
She did mention Septimus. She also
Fuck is
admitted
Septimus?
that they married young and that she was poor and he was rich.
I don't know where the hell Septimus is.
Assure me, dear Septimus, that you haven't been fighting those awful orcs. I can't
Oh, the
bear
guard.
to imagine something would happen to you.
Oh, but
There's
don't
Septimus.
You worry, lady. We legionnaires are highly trained soldiers who fear neither orc nor demon.
I'll talk to him.
But what if you were to be ambushed?
Legion's greetings. I have been informed about your heroics on the beach. Were that I had been there to partake in the battle. But my duties lie here. Sworn as I am to protect Lady Esmeralda from the rabble that would enforce summary justice on her. Even though she is, until proven guilty, wholly innocent.
And let's discuss the death of Jake.
Jake's murder is, in a word, a tragedy. He was well loved in all of Sicile. The Council of Seven couldn't have wished for a better ambassador. That he of all people should have braved the undead siege for so long, only to be felled by foul sorcery, is heartrending. You claim to possess evidence that implicates Lady Esmeralda in the murder of her husband? Well, let's have it then.
This guy's involved, like, emotionally, though.
Let's change the subject. I think I'll depart from you. Let's talk to the Duke.
So tell me, Septimus,
Yeah, because he might take the
would
letter.
your wife or sweetheart be compensated by the Legion should
Hang on, she's
they
asking if he's
fall
single.
you on the battlefield?
I suppose so. But seeing that I'm neither married, engaged, or attached in any way, I've never bothered to inquire.
Polite, handsome, and single. Don't go anywhere tonight, Legionnaire. I'd be afraid alone in the dark.
Oh. Yeah,
go
right
talk
in
to-
front of us, huh?
Talk to the Duke.
That might be on purpose, or that might just be so that we just have a very direct feeling about that.
Get some info out of the Duke.
Yeah. Makes me wonder how deep they would go with it. Is like she doing it on purpose so that we
They
think
could.
she's actually in love with him?
Hello.
that
I
the Duke of
suppose
Pharaoh?
you're here to viciously interrogate me for information I don't have, like our noble Captain Aureus before you.
Then what do you have to say about this?
Which one? I've written, Esmeralda, more works of lyrical mastery than I can count. All that letter
Mastery.
proves is my devotion to my lady, not any actual intention to do away with Jake.
What do you know?
It's very tragic news. I won't posture and say that the Counselor and I were
Waste of
anything
time.
but ally.
Yeah.
I wonder if I take it to Captain Orifice if he would have something to do with this.
Yeah. He just kind of like beat around the bush. No, I don't know what you're talking about. They didn't even really give us an option to pursue it more deeply.
Have you ever had the fortune
I want to take it to the captain.
Let's do that. Everybody else is being very unhelpful. I mean, it's not like the guy was just poisoned or stabbed or anything. He was killed by something that took us to the end of time.
Yep. Somebody needs to get squeezed.
Yeah. Just give me the option, game.
Ah!
To leave the city is commensurate.
They're still going at it. They're still drilling.
Yeah, every day, all day. Alright, orifice.
Rawr! That is. How can I help you, my friend?
I clicked the wrong thing.
Oh, what now?
Jake's murder.
What about it?
Regards to the wife.
Well, have you found any incriminating evidence against her? If so, let's have it.
This.
Like I said, the girl's known to be a flirt. But that sob of a feral doesn't have the mettle to commit murder. And as far as I'm concerned, neither has she.
Bye. Constant denial everywhere.
It's like nobody even wants to solve it.
Nope.
They just want to, like...
Tune in next time to determine if we solve this murder.